Mr. Excel podcast is sponsored by Easy Excel. Learn Excel from Mr. Excel podcast episode 1383, Disable Auto Text to Columns. Well, hey, welcome back to the Mr. Excel Netcast. I'm Bill Gell, and today's question sent in by Chris R. Chris is a little annoyed, as I remember being annoyed when this used to happen to me all the time. Chris noted that if he takes data from somewhere else, not Excel, so like here, I'm just going to copy from Notepad, this is a test, and come back here, paste to Excel, all goes to one column, right? Beautiful. Now, we're going to go in, data, text to columns. It is delimited by a space. Just click finish. All right, breaks it apart. All right, now, this is the annoying part. We're going to close this workbook, new one. Noticed I left Excel open. There's a very strange thing that happens. I'm going to go back to Notepad. I'm going to, this one, copy that data, Control-C, come back to Excel, and paste Control-V. Look at that. It put it in separate columns. Chris is understandably annoyed. They didn't do it the first time, but then all subsequent times, it is doing it. What's up with this? Well, let me actually close Excel. Don't save. I'm going to go to a different Notepad window here. This one is tab delimited. Control-C. I'm going to open Excel. And paste that tab delimited data. Check it out. It automatically gets broken out. What is the story? When does it decide to break it out or not to break it out? It all goes back to the text to columns dialog box. When Excel opens, step 2 has a tab checkmark. Whatever is stored in this dialog box, it will automatically break out by that. So Chris does a data text to columns, chooses space. Now, for the rest of the day until he closes Excel or until he does another text to columns, it automatically breaks it out based on spaces. Very annoying that it didn't happen at first and then starts happening. And actually, there might be some times where you want it to happen and you can't figure out how to make it happen. All right, well, now you know it's ever stored in step 2. So Chris says, well, how do I stop that? One way to stop it, the annoying way, is close Excel and reopen Excel between each paste. Not sure I want to do that. Another way is just come out here, select a couple of cells, text to columns, delimited, go to step 2, choose something else. Choose something you're not going to get, like a tab or even a weird, I don't know what, a percent character or something that you know is not going to be in your data. And go ahead and click finish there. And now you can go back and you can even take, in this case, I should be able to go back to our Excel spaced data, paste, and it all gets pasted into a single column. All right, so very frustrating because it seems to just randomly start. Well, in fact, it didn't just randomly start. It's whatever happens to be stored in step 2 of the text to columns dialog box. It's still frustrating that it happens sometimes, not other times, but at least now that you know the rationale behind it, easy enough to go into text to columns, go to step 2, change it, you have to delimit it, change to something else, and then click finish in order to turn that behavior off. Is there a way to turn it off altogether? I haven't found that. If anyone knows that, of course, shoot us a note, Bill at MrExcel.com. You can win one of those Excel masters. All right, hey, I want to thank Chris for sending that question in. I want to thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time for another netcast from Mr. Excel.